Good afternoon, Pokésports. On to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 10 video, bringing you the Reshiram team, the currently undefeated Reshiram team, yet again onto the Battle Stadium ladder. We're actually doing very high in our rating. We're top 1,000, which is pretty cool. Top 800 if you want to show off a little bit more. I honestly, when I first made this team and when I first brought it to cartridge, when I was like practicing it online, I was like, this team is just a nice average team. It'll give me a cool Reshiram upload. I'll be able to have Reshiram in my thumbnail and stuff. I never expected it to do this well, and I'm currently baffled by it because my brain is just like, Reshiram shouldn't be good because no one else is using it. And here it is, beating top tier players. We beat 2 top 500 players in the last episode, which is a pretty big deal. And it's not like we got hacked or we hacked them out. It was just some clean, solid Pokemon. That's also why I love non-Dynamax meta. If you guys, I don't usually have like a common question of the day. But I think today I'm gonna have one. What do you guys think of no Dynamaxes in Pokemon? What do you guys think about Dynamax in general? Do you guys think it was unhealthy? Do you think it was fun? Leave your opinions down below as we go against Diego, who's bringing a Zacian. Now, we know exactly what to do against Zacian, and we know that the Landorus is an issue for our team. And, like, every Zacian team carries Landorus, unfortunately. But it makes sense, right? Zacian don't like fire, Landorus like fire. But I think we have what it takes to work our way around it again. Because they don't actually have Instant on this team either. So I think the Rillaboom lead is our safest bet. In fact, we could go Rilla Alecki. I wouldn't mind that too much. Rilla Alecki. Bring the Reshiram in the back, followed by the Moltres, just so I can get the switch out into the Moltres with the Alecki. Kind of try to do what I was going to do in the other game. If you guys didn't see those other games, there were 2 other episodes with this Reshiram team. If for some reason this is your first, there's a part 2 and a part 1 that you can guys go watch as well. But yeah, in the last game, I wasn't actually able to utilize the Moltres as the pivot, you know, ground type weakness not haver. So hopefully I'll be able to use it this game. There isn't much to say about my opponent's team though. Like, we've seen every single one of these people before. We know what you do, and the rest of them. We know what every single one of them does. Why is my opponent taking so long is the question. I mean, I feel like this should be straightforward. You have the Zacian in the bag, you lead with the Landorus, you try to, you know, get rid of my Reshiram while you can. The one thing that could really mess me up here would be if my opponent decides to save their Landorus in the back. That would really mess me up. And it looks like that's what they're doing. But guess what? Theoretically should be okay. They can't Rage Powder me. And we do have Fake Out for our first turn. Now, question is, do we Tailwind or we just go straight damage here? I'm kind of leaning towards blow up this Suicune as soon as possible and Electro Web. I kind of want to do that. I don't even care about the Heat Wave here. I don't even care about swaps here. I want to literally blow up the Suicune so that I don't have to worry about Tailwind. Because Tailwind can mess us up a little bit. The thing with my team is that it's kind of mid-tier. There isn't a lot of speed control. But the one speed control I do have is Regieleki. And when they start introducing Pokemon that are faster than my Regieleki, that's when I start being in trouble. Here's the Electro Web. Of course, the Suicune's gonna avoid. Oh, that's bad. I need this one hammer to obliterate Suicune if it lives on 1 HP. Oh man, I needed the Electro Web at period. We live at 9. This is so far becoming so bad. I lost a Rillaboom for no reason, but please take out the Suicune. Okay, I traded Rillaboom for Suicune. I guess I can't complain too much. But the speed thing, man. I feel like I would have been able to knock out Suicune before it set Tailwind if I just got that speed control. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Now what do we do? Moltres is kind of our only option. Which then puts us in a weird spot if they bring the They didn't bring Landorus yet. Are you okay, Tom? They did bring the Zacian right away, which is a little spooky. I'm gonna protect Moltres. Should I just double protect for now? No, I want to try to KO the Volcarona if I can. So I'm gonna Air Slash Volk. And Volt Switch to Zacian. I feel like Zacian wants to... It wants to sub, right? They always want to sub. I don't actually think there's a way I can prevent that right now, though. Maybe if I went for Electro Web instead, but... I want to get the Reshiram in here as soon as I can, because it doesn't look like they brought the Landorus for some reason. I mean, they could have. They still have one Pokemon in the back. They are just going to go for the Behemoth Blade here. Moltres doesn't appreciate that. Oh, we're just going to instantly die. Man! This is so bad. It all started from turn 1, man. Volcarona, what are you doing? Interesting decision by my opponent? Is this just like a fire move into my Reshiram? I don't think I care about that too much. Yeah, okay. What's next for us? I feel like we have to knock out... We have to knock out Volcarona, but I don't even know if that's possible. Because Rage Powder. I mean, all it's gone for is Fiery Dance. I guess they had no reason to go for anything else, really. Jalen for how many more turns? 2 more turns. Volcarona has to go down somehow. Or at least I want to hit the Zacian somehow. I'll try. I mean, maybe they'll let me. They're not gonna let me. Dang, man. It's just like missing first turn is what really got us. Ouch. Hey, maybe after one more Electroweb, my Alecki might be outspeeding the Zacian. Actually, I might be outspeeding the Zacian right now, all things considered. Unfortunately, with the Assault Vest, I can't outspeed. The Volcarona, I'm not too concerned with it. We'll go down to, hopefully, Electroweb next turn. Now I need my... I also need the Alecki to outspeed here. If Alecki outspeeds... I might put Zacian in a place to where I can outspeed. Oh no, I can't outspeed no matter what. But hey, if Alecki outspeeds, and maybe if they don't have Landorus in the back, I can still win the game. Alecki is like, is that good? I really wish I could protect here though. They're gonna go for another Rage Powder. It doesn't actually matter at this point. But I get it. We do outspeed. Still gonna be big damage on Zacian. But they're still in Tailwind for one more turn. If this Zacian's intelligent, they're just gonna keep attacking the Reshiram, because the Reshiram's the only thing that stops it from doing its thing. Yeah, there's a second Sacred Sword. Into Reshiram, by Reshiram. I had no other choice there. I need your last to be like something super weak to Regieleki. I don't know what it could be. I already got rid of the Suicune. What else could be weak to Electric? If they show me Landorus, I'll quit, because I can't do anything. Rilla? That's not what I had in mind. That's not what I had in mind at all. They can Grassy Glide me twice and I'll lose. That's a GG. I mean, I'll protect here just for the sake of protecting. But that's 100% GG. Man, I feel like this would have been a completely different game. It would have been a completely different game had we just not missed the 95% accurate move. Grass disappears from the battlefield. Now, here's my win condition. I need to live one Grassy Glide and then get a para with the next Thunderbolt and have him para 17 times in a row. Hey, it's a win condition's a win condition, right? I am able to knock out the Zacian. There's no reason for my opponent to protect there because they're just going for the KO here. They do have Grassy Glide. I might be able to take one outside of the terrain. Yep, I am. And this is the next win condition, folks. We need a T-Bolt. And we need a pair of the Rillaboom. And then we need them to get paralyzed. Like, I said 17 before. Realistically, around 5-ish. We are Magnet. This is resisted, though. If they're not Assault Vest, then maybe it could be 3-ish Thunderbolts. Come on. Paralysis, baby. GG. I'm honestly surprised I brought it down to a 1-0. I thought after missing that Electro Whip turn 1, and after they set up the Tailwind, this game was going to be a lot more difficult than it was. But respect to my opponent for, you know, hanging in there. Dang, misses. Hey, look at that. Another Zacian. We're going against every Zacian in the world tonight, folks. Zacian with the Porygon too is a little different along with the Milotic on the team. We do have a lot of ways to deal with Milotic, so I'm not too concerned with that. We don't have too many ways of dealing with the P2 though. I do think our best bet here is Reshiram and Liepard though. Just go ahead and bring the Rillaboom and the Alecki in the back though. Yeah, I think that's fine. There's no Landorus on this team. There's no Landorus, which is kind of a really big deal. So as long as we put ourselves into a very decent position, there shouldn't be any way that my opponent can take out a Reshiram. Yeah, there's like no super effective moves on that team that can take out my Reshiram, except for maybe a high horsepower from the monkey. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Granted, 2 Sacred Swords will be enough to knock out the Reshiram, but, you know, they still gotta put themselves in that position. I would be a fool to let them get there without, you know, taking something for it. Look at Mr. Pink Glasses. Goes with the Regieleki Zacian lead. We got a Liepard and a Reshiram. Don't think I care. I got 2 options. They got 1 op. They got 2 options also. Their option number 1 is to Electro Web and then do something. My option number 1 is to throw everything I have at this Zacian. The problem is there ain't no way this Zacian is going to stay on the field. Thankfully, they have nothing on their team to really be immune to ground, so I should be able to just go for this Earth Power onto the Alecki and just go for this Fake Out on the Alecki. I kind of want to double down this Alecki here. Alecki's going to cause more problems than it should later on. Alecki's going to protect. They have to double protect though, right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I knew there, if Alecki protects, Zacian's also protecting. Because it would be the... it would be the scariest play for my opponent to just be like, yeah, I'm not gonna protect the Zacian here. They definitely have to protect the Zacian now, though. For sure. Honestly, not too afraid of Lucky. I think I'm just gonna go for this, I think Zacian swaps that into a Milotic, though. I'm gonna Fusion Flare onto Zacian, and I'm gonna go for the Sunny Day? Or should I just foul play into Regieleki to break Sash? I think I'll do that. Break any potential Sashes on the Regieleki right away. Eerie Impulse. Oh, but I can do the same thing in the opposite direction onto the Zacian if I wanted to. Are they confident that they could take it now? I mean, they might be able to. They went for the Behemoth Blade now. Behemoth Blade shouldn't be doing too much to my Reshiram. Yeah, they went straight for the Liepard. Hey, so be it. Liepard has a Sash. So that's their end game. It's just going to be to weaken my Reshiram until I just can't no mo. Do at least half. It doesn't. I have to Blue Flare. I have to Blue Flare. Okay, yep. This is my next game plan. I have to go for Blue Flare, and I have to Fake Tears the Zacian. If they're smart, they protect Zacian first. I hope they don't, because I can't protect, so I can't stall this turn out. They don't. Oh, gorgeous. Thank you so much. They don't protect Zacian, they don't leave. I'm going to fake tears you before going down. Now, there's one thing left to do, and that's hit this blue flare. I haven't missed a single one yet. Don't let this be the first. They're going to just knock out my life bird. Respect. They respect the life bird. I get it. Crit on the 1 HP. Blue flare, please. Yes! I haven't missed a single one. Get out of here, Zacian. I'm not falling for that garbage. I'm a -4 Reshiram, though. I gotta get out. Gotta get out and get out fast. I'm gonna go into my own Alecki on the other spot so that I can swap in the Rilla on the one that is Eerie Impulsing. Actually, even though I'm -4, why do I feel like I could still... Oh, goodness. This is gonna get so obnoxious, man. They're setting up Trick Room. But if they have my Loic in the back, I don't care. I do have to swap here to Rilla. That's a given. And honestly, I kind of want to Volt Switch on the Alecki, but I want to try to KO the Alecki if I can. So I think I have to Thunderbolt it. No, I'm going to Volt Switch it anyway. I'm going to Volt Switch it anyway. I don't want to Electro Web them because that's just going to end up helping him. And this Alecki is kind of a thorn on my side, so I want to deal with it sooner rather than later. Now, if this is a P2 with Ice Beam, which they almost always are, I gotta be a little bit careful with my Rillaboom. Yes, that was enough. Oh, I didn't actually think that would be enough. Magnet is OP, man. I didn't think that was gonna be enough. Alright, that's great. Because now I get the free swap into my big ol' Fire Dragon. It's unfortunate I wasn't able to get the sun up before the Light Bird went down, but hey. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. There's a P2 Trick Room. Thankfully, we have a Fake Out with Rillaboom to stall it out a turn. What do they got in the back, though, for the Trick Room? Milotic? I don't think Rillaboom cares about Milotic. Incin? I know I don't care about Incin. My biggest concern is how am I going to be able to take care of that P2 eventually? I know I'll be able to take care of the Incin eventually, but P2, on the other hand, is a different story. I'm going to fake out P2 for now. And I think I'll just Earth Power Incin. I'm going to try to get rid of their damage first. That damage being the Incin. Battle was canceled. Okay. I think my opponent realized that at a certain point, we would have been there forever. And when you have an Incin and a P2 on the field, that's that point. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what the last battle with this team has in store. Are we facing the same guy? We've faced this team before. And they're also like really high ranked. They're top 300 now, so clearly they've had some success with this team. But I think the issue here is now they kind of know what we're all about, right? They know what we're gonna do, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to trick them again this time around. But for what we did last time, I don't know if we went Alecki or we did Moltres. I think we did Moltres though. Why do I feel like we did Moltres? But I also see Merit and Alecki. Not against the Groudon, but you know what I mean. I think we did Moltres just so we have a switch into Groudon Precipice Blades. So we'll try this out again. I mean, we've beat this team before. Theoretically speaking, we should be able to do it again. And yeah, this is the same person because I specifically remember this trainer card. I don't know why. Don't ask me why this trainer card is in my memory. It's there, though. Might have even been in the last episode. It feels like it was somewhat recent. I think it was in the last episode. So they actually switched things up this time around. They're going for the Alecki swap plus the Incin on the field. Interesting. I don't know if I care. Because this should just be a straightforward turn of us just lighting the right side of the field on fire. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what Coco does. It's probably Nature's Madness, though. If I had to guess, it's Nature's Madness. So let's just light it on fire with Fusion Flare. And let's fake out the Incin. Nice and easy clap onto the Incin. Electro Web. Try and get some speed control. Lightbird's going to avoid, so we're going to keep our Sash intact here. Interesting, though. Because I could just swap out and change that. So I'm not super duper worried. Oh, they're AV. That's their whole spiel here. Got it. Got it. I now understand. So we're going to Fusion Flare now, and we're going to Fake Tears this time so that we KO. Thankfully on the field, these two don't really mean too much to me. Incineroar is just going to try to parting shot me after I get down to -2 with the Electro Webs. But whatever. Like I said, they bring the Groudon, I swap. I'm not going to try to waste too much time. They do go for the Nature's Madness this time. That's a little... Onto the Liepard, though. I disagree with that one. Why? Does the Liepard cause that much problems for them? Fusion Flare is enough this time. Now, I wondered if... see, I need to get better at understanding -1s of speeds, right? Because I'm actually not sure if me at -1 outspeeds Groudon or not. I'm leaning towards, I don't still. It also depends on the EVs and the Groudon. There's the Groudon switch. Whatever. So be it. Here's a cool thing about the Liepard, though. Is that we didn't get Electro Web. So we should still be able to outspeed their Groudon unless they go right back into Incin, which they would. That's not an Incin. That's an Articuno. Well, I gotta switch. And I think I want to sack the Moltres, if anything. Should I get one final Fake Tears off? Or go for the foul play in the end? I'm leaning towards foul play. Here's why. Health is permanent. Fake Tears can get switched out, right? They can still switch out if I Fake Tears. So it's not entirely optimal. It would be nice, and it would pretty much guarantee a KO whenever I come back in. There's still a chance that they don't, for some reason, take out my Liepard here. They didn't, for some reason, take out my Liepard there. Okay. I'm gonna Fiery Wrath. I didn't actually expect... Because now I can do this. Yeah, I'm gonna Fake Tears and Fiery Wrath this Groudon here. I could have foul play, but I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this turn. They go for the Heat Crash. Dang it, I could have foul played. Oh no, they keep going for this Liepard. That's why. You better avoid that. Gross. What is my opponent doing? Okay, we have Rillaboom. Problem solved, we have Rillaboom. It's terrifying. But here's the thing. Groudon protects 100% of the time. This is where I kind of got to make a read. Because, like, real talk, my opponent could hit a Sheer Cold and I could lose because of it. So, I think I got to fake out the Articuno first. And then Grassy Glide next turn after the Protect is up. I could have also protected myself, which would have been more optimal. Dang it, I messed up there. I should have protected. Because if I protect, then I protect myself from both of those scenarios, and I wouldn't even have to stress about it. Thankfully, my opponent does make the obvious play. Good. Good, good, good. That was a little risky. I'm going to take some Rocky Helmet damage because we already know about the Rocky Helmet from the last time we faced this team. Here's another Fiery Wrath. Prey? They don't have Inner Focus, right? I don't think they do. No, they have like Pressure or some... Oh, Snow Cloak is the one that Articuno has. I wasn't remembering the hidden ability. I was like, what is the hidden ability? Okay, we're fine again. Yeah, we Fiery Wrath and we Glide. We don't overthink. They switch an instant, so be it. They have to. At least we reset their speed. Not speed, we reset their attack, which was like at plus infinity, and I didn't want that. Now, it looks like the Articuno does have a couple more turns of this Tailwind. I'm going to get one Grassy Glide off. It's going to do no damage, but hey. They still don't connect with Sheer Cold. They're really trying to get rid of the Moltres here. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Issue is, I think I have Sunlight fades, okay. Does the Tailwind fade soon? I don't think it does. I'll just double protect, right? What do I got to lose? Oh, Tailwind does fade soon. Here's the second issue. They can fake me out and I can't do anything about it. So I'm just double protecting. And then next turn, I'll double down into that Artie spot. Oh, but they're just going to Tailwind again. That's my bad. Well, we'll see. We'll see what they do. I'm pretty sure they're going to Tailwind again, though. Yeah. How many... Okay, this just proved to me that I need to save this Rilla for the end game. I need to. I don't have a choice, actually. I'm gonna keep Fire Wrathing. And I'm gonna Heartstall my Reshiram in. I need this Rillaboom for the end game. I can't afford to lose it to a Sheer Cold. I can't. I especially can't afford to lose it to like a Flare Blitz from an instant, right? So Reshiram, please do what you do best. Or don't. Or don't do anything at all. Yikes, man. I do get a flinch on instant. I need to time this tail. No, I guess I don't. So I got fake out again. I have to fake out the instant again. I gotta hope that they miss a Sheer Cold again. Please? Please miss Sheer Cold? I don't know what nicer way of asking. Please miss Sheer Cold. It's 30%, man. Articuno's gonna win, isn't it? The reason I have to go for the instant is I'm gonna be here all day. Wait, they're stalling out their own Tailwind though. Hold on, that's kind of fine. No, it's not. Because they just got Grassy Glide recovery with that too. Goodness, I will be here all day. And I just lost Grassy Glide. Oh no. So that means I really have to stop this Tailwind if I can. I'm gonna Fire Wrath, and I have to protect. Yeah. I Fire Wrath, I protect. I might lose this. Just because I literally just lost my restricted to one Sheer Cold. That's wild. All my opponent needs to do is hit a Sheer Cold. They have such an advantage. Like, look at this. Articuno, please. I wish I had a Reshiram on the field right now. It would have been so easy. I mean, I might be able to slowly whittle down the instant, though. Tailwind Peters. Alright. I gotta flinch everything. I think I should try to get rid of the instant, though. I can't believe I'm still not targeting this Articuno. Simply because they're throwing away the Groudon here. Okay. I don't mind this, like, at all. I do mind the instant coming back on the field, but is this Articuno's only attack against me? It's Tailwind, Roost, Sheer Cold, what, Protect? No, it does have Freeze Dry. It just hasn't been using it at all. Dirty. Gross. Disgusting. Alright. We gotta go for flinches. There's not much else to do here. We could be going for Snarls, though. Right? Like, theoretically speaking, Snarls would be more efficient. But the problem is, they got Sheer Cold in the back. Like, even if we Snarl until our heart's content, it could just not mean anything in the end. I'm gonna protect this just because I can. Just because the fake out's kind of obvious. This is a spicy game, though. We're kind of at like a weird stalemate here where we don't actually have enough to deal with. Oh. Well, they went for the freeze draw on the Rilla anyway. No, they went for Tailwind. I'm in a bad position. Oh well, that's a GG. I don't think I win this. I'm gonna try, but yeah, that's a freeze dry into the Rilla. Gonna knock out the Rilla. Man, it's just that sheer cold hit. Hey, respect to my opponent for not spamming it. Like, after they got the one that they cared about, they just stopped using it. But, like, also disrespect to my opponent for using it at all. Now here's the parting shot. Yeah, there's not much I could do. If the Articuno's gonna sit there, like, I'm out of Fire Ass because they're pressured too. I guess I'll try for instant flinches at this point. Yeah, they're just gonna keep doing that. Yo, Articuno GG, I guess. Articuno GG. Oh, look at that crit though. I'm in this. Somewhat, maybe, potentially. But the Articuno is definitely gonna stall me out eventually, right? Like, how many? I have 23 out of 24. Wait, are they not? They have to be pressure. Ain't no way I went for 16 Fiery Wraths. Do I snarl? I think I should snarl for now. Are we still gonna try to win this? Oh no, because we're running out of time. We're not gonna win. No matter what, we're not gonna win. Because even if we go to timer, they have Roost, so they win. They're going for Sheer Colds. Okay. I just switched it to Snarl. Just in case they want to freeze dry us, though. Sunlight Fades. I was thinking about protecting, simply because the Tailwind Peter. Because now I could switch this to Air Slash. And try to flinch them out. Ah! Okay. Okay. Try to flinch them out. That's it. As long as they don't Tailwind. Hit every Air Slash. Hit every flinch. Keep it coming, baby. How many I have left? 17. Come on. Come on. Air Slash crit or something. Ah! It's okay. It's not full health yet. I need just a couple more flinches. End me. At least I'm hitting them all. Okay. They don't want... They're so smart. They don't want to give me Berserker. Or Berserk. Yes! How many I got? 11! I need to hit 1 billion. I need one more. Dang it! This is so annoying. How many roosts do you have? Surely they gotta be running out of roosts by now. Nah, I think that's it. I don't think I win after that. I think my window of winning has been shut. They're still gonna keep going for Sheerful though. I mean, not gonna lie, this is kind of fun. Anyone else on the edge of their seat right now, or just me? Oh, okay. Got 5 left. I need to crit one of these or else I lose. GG. Ah. I tried so hard, man. But there ain't nothing I can do after that. I'm gonna struggle on this thing. I mean, they might be running out of roosts. I don't actually know how much they have. Never mind, GG. I lost to Sheer Cold. Okay, I guess the hard counter this to my Reshiram team is clearly sheer cold Articuno from this top 300 player. You know what? Even though we took home 2 losses in this episode, one of them was losing to complete and utter garbage, and the second one was losing, but not by much. It was actually, both of our losses were due to, like, I'm gonna say hacks. I'm gonna say sheer cold is hacks, right? Because let's be honest, 30% chance to hit a 1-hit KO move, kind of hacksy. And then we missed the electric web that first game, which was really rough. So hey, this team has only lost to hacks. That's a pretty good team. You can't win every single Pokemon game in the world, but you can at least try your best to win as much as you can. And I feel like 7-2 is a very respectable score, especially going 6-0 right off the bat. Only really losing in the last episode. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys stuck around this whole time, go ahead and hit the like button down below. Check out all the links down below in the description as well. We have a Patreon, we have Pokésports.org, we have damage calculators, weakness calculators, Twitters, Instagrams, TikToks. It's a great time. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Glad you're here. I'm Kevin, this Pokésports. A great night. Peace out.